Hey there, Ulti Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pikmin 4. In the last episode, we did the night missions in a bit of a shorter episode, and in this episode, we're gonna go to the very last area of the game, and this is going to hopefully be my very last session of this game, because I've been playing this game forever, and I want it to be done. Honestly, even just as far as Pikmin game standards is concerned, like, this game's been kind of very long already. Which, I mean, on the one hand, is like... it's not the worst thing in the world to have a longer game. But... I do kind of prefer Pikmin 1 and 3's length compared to Pikmin 2. So getting another Pikmin 2, in a sense, but even longer, is just kind of like, oh. Huh. That's a lot, isn't it? But for some, I'm sure that's a good thing. So this is not me complaining, necessarily. This is not me saying this is a bad thing about this game, that it's long. It's just a thing. It's just a personal preference thing. Anyways, Primordial Thicket. We're finally in the thick of things. So, that's the thing. Anyways, you know, I've been thinking about a lot of things about this game. Because, you know, it's what I do, I think. And sometimes I don't actually finish my thoughts. I'm sure there's been one thought on my mind about, like, conversation topics. Did I ever actually finish talking about the Umub Ozu theory thing that I brought up, like, several episodes ago? Did I actually finish talking about that? I don't think I did. So, like, oh my... It's in this game? Huh? Sorry, I've been derailed again. The pup stool's in this game. Okay. Hi. There's Louie. Moss is with him. You know, Almar, if you just, like, went here at all, Moss listens to you. You could tell Moss to put the person down. You're making this more complicated than it needs to be by staying back at base for no reason. But okay. Alright. Well, anyways. Now here's another thing that I wanted to talk about before I get back into, like, trying to explain myself. One thing I've noticed about the areas in this game is actually related to that whole limit of Pikmin thing. To me, there's a really awkward sense of, like, nothing that I'm doing necessarily feels always like... quite, like, it's, like, as engaging as it could be, in a sense. And what I mean by that is, like, it's specifically to do with the amount of things to do in an area, generally. Like, it's hard to explain, but it's because of, like, how many... it's because of how many Pikmin there are. How many Pikmin types. Like, the limit on, like, Pikmin types has kind of created this awkward thing of, like... an area that I didn't go to... oh, why'd you look at that? Well, you know what? I'm just gonna hop into the cave. The mud pit. Okay. Ices and wings. Alright. That's the vibe, then that's the vibe. you can only have 3 Pikmin types out at a time. So, like, it makes it really... Some of the areas feel a little limiting in terms of, like, puzzling, because, like, the game's like, okay, well, you can only have these 3 Pikmin, so we're only going to design areas that require 3 Pikmin. There's never really been a sense where it's like, okay, I need to put these Pikmin back and take these Pikmin out to progress. Like, so each area is kind of, like, fine-tuned, tailored to be specifically just for, like, a couple of Pikmin types. And, like, I'm sure, like, part of that is just intended for ease of access. But it does mean to me that the areas themselves are just not as engaging as they could be, because it's just not really as complicated to, like, do things. You know? Like, it's not the end of the world, per se. It doesn't, like, ruin the areas or anything. But it does mean that I feel like in other Pikmin games, there was just more exciting areas. Sometimes. Like, I feel like there's not even really a puzzle of, like, trying to figure out what specifically to do in an area now. Because... You know what, man, it's so weird. The game's so aggressive with its lock-on, usually. The fact that there's no lock-on for those things is just like, oh, okay. So, do you understand what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't really need to think about what Pikmin I'm using. I'm just like, okay, I hit the auto button, and bam, it gives me everything I'm going to ever need. Problem solved. We move on with our lives. Oh, hey, Mamuta. You very rarely have to fight them. You know what? I've been thinking that I want to just double-check something. Okay, I just wanted to see if there was an option. I wanted to double check if there was an option for removing the... lock-on. Because, you know, that would be very nice. But, alas... Apparently, all I can do is throw to, you know, the fucking... the only reason why I was doing that just now is because, like, I was thinking, oh, maybe I can get one of these in the Piclopedia or something if one is different. Because I noticed that the Spectralids are still considered different entities. So. I'm confused. Whatever. Moving on with my life. Hello. Yeah, like, the vibes I have with this game is just, like, sometimes in some areas, it doesn't really just care about if you're thinking for yourself at all. Okay. Well, sure. It's a very weird, basic sub-level, but, like, I don't know. Oh. I don't know who or where... That's over there, okay. It's kind of silly if you think about it that, like... that can even happen, but whatever. Like, I thought the whole gimmick with Ice Pikmin is that they go into water and, like, they're fine. Like, yeah, they don't want to stay there, per se, but, like... and still do stuff. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just go get some more wings, I guess. I don't have their onion yet. Well. Now, I guess this is a time I can mention a glitch I heard about, where it's like... it's easiest with purple Pikmin, apparently, but, like, if you get to a Candy Pop Bud underground, and throw a bunch of Pikmin into it, something to do with, like, the apex of the throw, means that, like, you can just start to duplicate the Pikmin on accident, if you throw purples into a purple Candy Pop Bud, specifically. And so then it's like, oh, well... I guess that's that, then. So... don't know what you're doing. But what you can do is take this hoop back all by... okay, so you can't swim in that for some reason. Can I, like, hop off this early? I can throw. That's how. Okay, so that's the intended way to get that. Okay. I guess I understand that now. That's not like... oh no, that's terrible. How dare they have a thing. Okay, well, I got everything here now. Are you still a leaf? Come on! I'm throwing at so many of these goddamn nectar things. Just get into the goddamn nectar. That guy actually did not even eat the nectar. Or whatever. There's a pathway over this way the entire time? Well, let's see if I need to nectarize anybody else, I guess. Doesn't look like it. Nope, there's one guy. Catch up, buddy. There you go. Problem solved. Alright, how long is this place? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. 3 sub-levels. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. My main goal, of course, is to beat the game. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I don't know how many episodes it's gonna take me, but, like, my main goal is figure out where all of the bases are. Once I figure out where all the bases are... okay. Sure. Once I figure out all the bases are, then I can do all the nighttime missions. And... oh, hi! There are a lot of things going on right now. Okay, you start your sucky. Okay. And now I just mashed the button. Much better. Okay, let's bring everybody here. Yeah, sure, you can do that, I guess. Yep. There are some enemies that are just like, we'll encounter and it's like, yeah, I guess that was technically an enemy, wasn't it? To an extent, due to like the ease of like fighting things, sometimes it really is just like, oh, that was a thing, I guess. Yeah, huh. Well, that's the end. There's a giant icy blowhog over there, I guess. I don't have much to say about all this. Just kinda is. Well, this is certainly a guy, I guess. I still don't really like that you can't charge Pikmin when you're on Ochi. Okay. Move the base there, it'll probably make it easier for them to bring things over. Less further away. Well, I guess it wasn't as far away as I thought it would be. This is for the late game, this is such a bland cave, quite frankly. Like, this is the last area of the game. I found this cave, and, like, if you think about it, you can compare it to, like, the Cavern of Chaos in Pikmin 2, which was, like, what, 10 floors of complete nonsense? And here, it's just like, oh, yeah, 3 floors of, like, it's slightly muddy, I guess. The mud pit. 1 treasure, 1 castaway. What's the boss gonna be? Something that shoots mud at me? I don't know. Probably. Three things. What's it gonna be? 3 burrowing snagrets? I don't know. Well, it's better to stay on Ochi, at the very least, because then I can have move. Oh, is it gonna be just like... Bug-Eye Crawmad? That was one of the things. Oh no, I'm so scared of Hermit Crawmads. Do I have to, like, actually throw a thing in here? Fine. going on? Hello? Hello? Treasure's right in here. It's because of the ice. It's because of ice. Is that what it is? You're stupid and annoying. I will mash the A button now. Man, wing Pikmin are weak as heck. Okay, sure, you guys can do that while this happens, I guess. So this is how they make the Bug-Eyed Crawmad slightly harder. They have you fight with guys who are, like, not the best and strongest, but, like, whatever. Okay, that certainly happened, I guess. This is a late game thing, and they're giving us the fucking Bug-Eyed Crawmad. It's just embarrassing. I don't care if they made it slightly harder by making it so that, like, all your Pikmin are, like... That you have the weakest Pikmin with you. No, I wanted the fucking nectar, you dunguses! Whatever, Bug-Eyed Crawmad is, like, seriously? They thought this was, like, worth the endgame challenge? Please, just get the damn nectar. Okay. Well... That was a really... Frankly, that was just a bad cave. That was just a bad cave. I'm gonna come out and say it outright. That was a bad cave. There was just nothing interesting there. It was 3 floors of boringness. And, like, we're in the end game now. I feel like I should be more engaged. Instead, I was just like, yep, okay, whatever. Like, maybe a bit of optimization for it could be neat, but from a casual perspective, that was just boring. It just wasn't good. That wasn't fun. It wasn't terrible. I didn't hate it, but, like, my expectations for the endgame of a cave system is, like, I should be challenged in some fundamental way, and instead I'm just like, yep, 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 yep. Whatever. Whatever. Maybe they're just easing you in to the final area of the game. Look, Flarlick, that's not gonna mean anything. Because this game, yeah, I mean, it's just gonna give me more ultra spicy sprays that I have, like, probably 40 of, but the game doesn't immediately tell me how many I have, so it's not like I have an immediate count off the top of my head, but I can find out by going to my pack right now and just seeing. That's not what I wanted to do, but apparently it's what the game decided. Right this time. I have 50 of them, so I undershot. But now I can get 52. While I go this way. Schlorp, schlorp. Thank you. Delicious. Let's see what's this way. It's so odd that out of everything in this game, these mushrooms are the one thing that the game is just like, what's a lock-on? You know what the most embarrassing thing is? The fact that it's not even actually the lock-on mechanic of this game. It's supposed to. Hi. You're frozen now. I'm, quite frankly, very unsure of how I feel about this area. So far. Look, these fuckers. Okay. Or are they jumping sheer grubs or something? I don't remember. What's this way? Looks like a base. So that's good to get. Because if I get all the bases quicker, I can get all the nighttime missions done. So that I'm not, like, ending with those, you know? Oh, hi! You know what? I'll take it. Genuine surprise. That's pretty cool of you, game. You gave me something surprising. A little bit. I mean, I'm not, like... really trying that hard to avoid Pikmin dying, because, like, right now... I'm gonna get a winged Pikmin onion soon, anyway. And everybody else is over 100. Okay, let's unlock the base now. The true evil has been defeated. Okay. How much did I just lose just now? 3 of those, and that's fine. But yeah, like... problem solved. And if I really need to grow a couple more things, there you go. There's a thing I can grow. G. Not very difficult. Problem solved. Growth is easy when you have onions and lots of corpses that you can just leave behind. Who would have guessed? I don't know why this is being dragged, but please drag it. Yeah, there's a thing to dig up. Why is this not being dragged? Pieces of shit. Were they obsessing over the fucking pellet posy? Idiots. Numbskulls. Lame brains. Okay, I should get some whites with me before I really do all that jazz. I don't know where this leads, but get these guys to come out that way. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. At the very least, I appreciate the area feels different. Because that's the thing about, like, the other areas in the game so far. A lot of them do kind of give off a bit of a vibe of, like... oh, yeah, that guy. We'll finally get to know what its name is. Uh-huh. Well, that was my 1000th creature defeated. Man, I kind of forgot how Ice Pikmin make everything kind of broken. That guy just leaned over and died, basically. The most annoying thing about things like Mythites is, like, you can't fucking throw things on them because of the goddamn lock-on feature. And well, we have another cave in 30 minutes, though, so I don't think I can actually fit this cave in this single episode, per se. What's over this way, and why is there a treasure? Oh, I need the dog. Okay. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of these guys, because they'll probably be able to do something. Probably. If I hop up here... There's a honey wisp. I sure do wish I could throw things at it, but the game just decided no. Even though Pikmin are going to it, it's still annoying that, like, the game just takes decisions out of your hands. Alright, so there's 35 Pikmin. Alright, they did get the thing. That's what I wanted. So, all y'all come over here. I mean, I suppose I could just end the episode now. If I really wanted to. The Dandori challenge. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just end with that, because that'll probably be like 7 minutes, and that could make things end fine. You know? That could be a good length for an episode and still be productive. Also, just go ahead and get rid of this stuff just prematurely. Advance. And all that jazz. Oh, one of those guys is over there. Sure, why not? More corpses. Hi. Bye. That guy is just watching me. And I'm watching him. I have absolutely no idea what's over here, but... got multiple narrow tunnels to explore, I suppose. Oh, that just puts me there. Okay. So basically, they're just like small little connection areas. I understand. There's one there and one there. I get ya. Alright, let's go do Dandori. Can I do that with just Ochi? I can activate it with just Ochi, certainly. There's another one. They say the same stuff over and over again. I could skip it, but, I mean, what happens if it's something slightly different? I don't know. In we go. Toggle training. Let's see how this goes. Dandori level 4. I don't trust the Dandori levels in this game. Sometimes they're just complete nonsense to me. Assign Pikmin tasks I like. Yeah, yeah. Only rocks. Interesting. Oh, no. Rocks and whites. Okay. Hi. Alright, I see some of the gimmick here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to leave you there with one rock. Gates open. I have no idea how this is going, but I don't feel like it's going great, quite frankly. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Freaks me out whenever whenever my Audacity project file just decides to, like, do something weird and wonky. And by that I mean it just, like, visually looks weird. It does something that looks weird. Okay. I need Pikmin over this way. And I think I'm gonna get a platinum here. because, like, I got 2 minutes to do everything else. You bring that. Alright. That should be everything. Don't leave Pikmin standing idle, he says, as, like, literally, like, I just called all my Pikmin to me. Like, literally the entire point is like, oh, I don't want my Pikmin to be standing idle. I called them over here. But then one's left over, and so he's just like, oh, I'm gonna play the voice clip now. I guess at this point I should use this, actually. I guess I did lock that out accidentally, but, like, it'll make it. Alright, so not exactly the smoothest, but... Oh, you're not a thing, you're just white flowers. Okay. Okay. Not the smoothest, but successful enough. Alright, and that was 45 minutes, so... it was a good length for an episode. Ideal, more or less. Alright, we did the thing. 262. It really is funny just how much better those feel when the timer when the points go up rather than the timer goes down. Psychology is super important. Alright, so that should be that. Now, I'm probably just going to... Well, honestly, you know what? I'm gonna end the episode about now. However, I think I'm gonna run to that one other cave I found. Because I should probably have enough time to reach it within the day count, you know? So if I can reach that cave, then I can just put that in the next episode. It will time up well. So yeah. If I do that, then me jumping into the cave will be the next episode to start. Sure. There's sundown. 1, 2, 3. They'll go right over to the base, and in order to get to this other cave, it's right over here, so... yeah. So next time on Let's Play Pikmin 4, I'm gonna go into this cave. This is gonna be a very productive beginning of the day. Alright. There's that leafling. Bing, bang, boom. PNF 404. Still no sense of how that's the name of the planet when Pikmin 3 hasn't happened yet, but whatever. Alright, see you guys in the next episode for more Pikmin 4 Subterranean Swarm. It's very sticky. There's 2 big snacks, apparently. Ooh. Thanks, Louie. Remember when I was complaining about this game being incredibly arbitrary and limiting for no reason? Here's another example. Why not? Time doesn't pass down here. In Pikmin 2, you could enter a cave with 0 on the time limit. It's always about limiting the strategy, limiting how you can play, being arbitrary in every capacity. There's no good cause for any of this. Whatever, we'll go to the cave in the next episode anyway. I'm just annoyed. Every time I feel like I'm enjoying this game, the game just gives me the middle finger about something new, something fresh, something I wasn't expecting to be annoyed at, I can be annoyed at. And the most impressive thing is that people are lauding this game, saying it's the best Pikmin game ever, saying it's amazing. What is... I don't want to say what's wrong with them, but what do they see in this that isn't in the other Pikmin games done better? I genuinely don't understand it. I feel like everything that's good about this game is something that's good in another Pikmin game, and everything that's bad about this game is not from other Pikmin games. It's just infuriating to me how limiting and arbitrary this game can be. I got 27% in one day, but that's because I did caves, and caves count for a huge amount of percentage, I've learned. You're a dog fanatic, you're a yeah, you have Bulby. So they acknowledge that Bulby exists, but they're still not going to design the dogs around what Bulby looked like, because that would be asking too much, I guess. Okay, see you guys next time for more Pikmin 4. Yay. No, we gotta see this cutscene first. Sure. I don't see why this can't happen at the start of the day, but... well, at the end of the night, but whatever. It's delaying the inevitable. I mean, whatever. 15 minutes is not that much different from 45 minutes. It's just... annoying. You're an author. I know the feeling. Okay. Next time on Let's Play Pikmin 4, we're gonna go back to the thing and go into the cave I was supposed to be in this episode.